1, 2, 3, check, check, 1, 2, 3. Hi, I'm Glenn, City Valley Fishing Field Team, COAF Field Team on YouTube. And this round, what we got for you is, well, we got a little setup here that we've been working specifically trying to get this new switching setup that I have so I can flip through the camera and show you maybe a thing or two. So I know it's late and I'm really just playing around with the new setup. I've got a monitor, I've got a camera, I've got another camera that's up close and right here. So, all right, I'm hearing some sound delay, so let me go and flip-flop out of here real quick. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so I did a sound check, everything sounds good. So at this point, let's just see if we can go through just a real quick practice, quick fishing update using this new format. So we're going to practice a fishing update. Practice fishing update. All right. And if you have any questions, do let me know if you have any questions. But this round, geez. All right, sorry. Let me go and fix that. Okay, sorry. Lost the camera feed here, so let's just try this again real quick. I'm Glenn, City Valley Fishing Field Team at COAF Field Team on YouTube. And this round we're talking about is some bait finesse style lures. Yours truly been kind of sidetracked with that center pin fishing reel. As well as, well, some fly fishing and the trout and whatnot. So I do want to just do a little shout out, a reminder that there's still some opportunity to do some bait finesse fishing. And so let me switch over to just a set of lures that I used this last season right here. So you've got some, this is actually a vintage lure right here. Let's see if I can get it over here. This is one that I picked up at an antique store. It's a Rapala lure. They still make them today, but I got them at an antique store. It's probably circa 70s, maybe late 60s, and it's just a Rapala minnow right here, like the floating minnow. But underneath it, that's your Rapala husky jerk, I think, in a smaller size, and that one's not a vintage lure. And then here is one that was made from Abu Garcia right here. Kind of hard to see or hard to get it undone, but I picked this one up at an antique store. It's kind of beat up. It's already lost its little dressing that was on the treble hook. And it did catch a fair amount of fish this last season, but I may have to retire that one. There's another one right here that is a vintage lure that I use bait finesse fishing. It's another Rapala one, about circa 70s as well. Main reason why I was going for these lures at the antique store is because they're cheap. Cheaper than what you buy at the at the store, Walmart, or let's see, Cabela's, Bass Pro. But anyways, I did that. Underneath this right here is one of those actually cheap ones that you get at Walmart. I think it's like $1.99 or something right here. This one and that one, both of those are pretty good. This one is called the Cisco Kid right here. I got this one at an antique store, $2.99 I think it was right here, and I ended up getting I believe a 7-pound bass on it over there up in Oklahoma. So that was a nice one to have, and it was on that bait finesse style fishing that yours truly likes doing. Let's see. Let's just move on a little bit further. Here is these really light lures. This is I think it's the Rebel Crawdad right here, right there. And this one, I actually like it in the treble hook. When it's in the single hook right here, I tend to get the same amount of hits, but I get a lot of thrown hooks. I think I've lost a fair amount of bass with that single hook, even though I know catch and release and whatnot is the thing to do. Bummer though that I'm losing them on that. Over here is a hula popper, more miniature size one. I think it's like a I don't know, not 1/16, more like 1/8, I think, ounce lure. These are some knockoffs over there at Walmart. And then over here, it's one of them expensive ones that you don't get here in the States. I got this at Mystery Tackle Box. It was part of one of the packages they sent me. It's made in Japan, and guess what? It worked really well on some bass over there at place where I work that they named the lake for yours truly, Lake Glen. Alrighty, so just wanted to do a little practice live stream and see how this setup works. Again, I've got one camera right over here. I've got another camera that I can switch to so I can take you to a specific thing I want to point out. And then I may add a third camera for some other thing. I don't know. But I'm mainly looking at trying to be able to go on the fly and do some mobile live streaming at some particular events. Let's say, well, knock on wood, maybe TRWD Fly Fest over there in March, over there on the Trinity. Past, I've done some live streams just using my phone, but I think with this setup, I might be able to give you, let's say, a heads up talking head shot, and then shoot over to, let's say this is where they're fishing at, and I got it zoomed in using this other camera. So I'm hoping to give the viewer a little bit better experience as to what's happening in a particular event. And in this case, TRWD Fly Fest, especially that big trout contest that'll be happening here in the upcoming months, specifically March. All right, so I think everything's working good. Sound check sounds good. I'm gonna go check on my little monitor headset here. Check, 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 check. Yeah, okay. I still hear it. Cool. All right. And if anyone joined this round, well, hey, thanks for joining in. And if you do see any replays of this, again, thanks for joining in. All right, stay tuned for more of these live streams. I'm looking up I got to get used to the camera instead of looking up there. So, yeah, got to get used to it. All right, thanks for stopping by. Next time, we'll catch you all. And good luck